It's another good day, guys, and for this one, um, we are going to be talking about Replit Designathon, the latest one happening right now with 50K cash in rewards and also AI credits. So before we even start that, um, the launch video of the Replit design has a lot to say about this and what direction they are looking into and what they are expecting from us to build. So I like to use this as an opportunity to play the demo video so that we all can observe. So yeah, this video has just taught me a whole lot about Replit design. So from the video, you can see that it comes with a whole lot of design system that you can do. You can create like stuff like landing pages. You can create functional designs that are not just static but they're actually functional. You can feel the design and how it really works. So a whole lot has been done in that video, from remixing using the ambient intelligence. So the ambient intelligence mode is just like when you are done with your design, what you can do is you can then get a suggestion from the model or the agent to continue to another design. And we have something like applied design system, where you already have an existing design system and you keep it in Replit. So once you are doing a design and you feel like, oh, I feel like I should use this design system, you just call that design system and then it rebrands everything. So that was it for the demo video and how Replit design really works. Now let's get into what is really expected of you for this designathon. Now, unlike the buildathon that happened few months ago, from watching their live video, and they compared it in a very realistic way. When you look at the buildathon, you would actually build something usable instance that people will feel happy using. And this designathon is a bit different from that, because this time you are not just going to build something, but then you are going to actually design something intuitive that, like, it feels very fresh and authentic, very distinct from a whole lot of what people are going to be building or even designing. So I made some breakdown of what we should actually be looking out for. First of all, the design should be able to solve a problem. So instead of just waking up to create any design at all, why not think about, hey, what problem is this design actually solving? Um is it solving a branding issue? Is it solving, like, what actually is the problem? What annoyed you and even led you to creating that design? You have to keep that in mind. And is your design distinct? Now, here's the trick. Replit design, in the hackathon, you are allowed to use something like a template where you can remix someone else's template that they've already made. But then remixing someone else's template kind of like reduces your authentic score, right? So the best thing to do, or the best thing I would do, is I'm going to start the design from scratch. So you start the design from scratch. In that way, your design becomes much more different from what other people are doing, or what other people are designing, because most of them will be remixing. But here lies the case: you are not remixing; you are building from scratch. The other thing is to build in public. Yeah, so these are the criteria that they are looking out for. The design should solve a problem. One, it should be distinct and also like different, unique. Thirdly, you should build in public, because this is where they are going to see your design, like see what you are actually building. And they also host Discord sessions. In their Discord, you can join, get an opportunity to showcase your project. Then, last but not the least, we have, like, you have to explain the problem, right? And explain how your design solves that problem. So this could be in your building public video. You can make the video and showcase like your design and how you solve the problem. And lastly, the design should be functional, right? It should be functional, not like just static. So you could build a design that is very functional. Now here's the thing. How Replit design works is it doesn't just build a design, right? It builds is like a web page, but then it is very interactive. So you can spawn the agent to create these designs for you, and you can publish those designs, and it will be interactive in real time, like click a button, the button will react and other stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean. So this is the criteria. So someone is going to ask, like, what do I even build? I don't know what to build. Are there some stuff that I should build? What are the categories? Now, it's very simple. You can either build a landing page for a product, a company, anything at all. You can also create a slide deck. Slide deck could be like any slide deck or something that you want to build for a company that is going to raise funds or anything at all. Like slide decks, like come with your wildest ideas. The first thing we talked about too is also the same here. Creative design. Your design should be creative. Like you shouldn't be doing something that is too obvious. You should be creative in such a way that when people see it, or like the judges see it, they get like this wow factor. The other thing is the functional design. I think we already talked about that. So since we know what they are really expecting from us and all the breakdowns here, now let's go into how Replit design really works in real life. So last night I took some time off to create some designs, and the idea of this design was on in the blockchain. Forgive me to include blockchain here. If you don't know, just stay with me. I'm going to explain it. So in the blockchain, right, or any payment provider that are using, when you pay someone, there is a public view of anyone can go and view that you paid so so and so. But on the blockchain, you have the ability to seal that information so people can spy on your transactions. So I said, okay, could I create a UI design for this? And the answer was yes. I went over to Claude, did some ideation sessions, and we had a prompt, a master prompt that I just copied the master prompt and dropped it in Replit design. And I was able to get this. I was able to get this here. So you can see the design is actually functional. So this was what I was trying to touch on, because people are going to think because it's just design, the design just needs to be static. So all these animations, tiny animations that are seen here are part of the design. So you can really see that this really works. You can see the as I click this add member, it really works. There is a field and I can add member over here, and you can see it is going to add. So you see, right? So this is just a quick overview of it. You can see I can tick, tick, tick. So yeah, this is how your design is expected to be. Like it should be something that is functional. It should feel alive in real time, right? So yeah, I was able to create this design, even on a free tier. So some people are like, okay, I don't have money to pay for credit. Can I actually use a free tier? Yeah, you can use a free tier, but you shouldn't use the free tier to be ideating, because the more you use it for ideation, the more your credit get finished. So the simple thing is to use ChatGPT or Claude or any AI that you're using at all. Use it to ideate and understand what you are actually the design that you're actually building, and you just have a conversation there. And then once you are done, you get the master prompt, and then you just drop the master prompt into Replit design, and you can have your design ready for you. So actually, this was one shotted. I did not do any iterations. I just got the master prompt, pasted it there, and I was having this design ready for me in like 5 minutes time. So here is what we call, I think, the continuation, where it suggests next steps for your design, and you can either choose this, and then then adapt to it and create that design for you. So yeah, some people will also be asking, the template. Where can I get the template? So if you want to get a template, you are going to head over here. There are several templates over here, and all these templates are still available on Mobbin. And Mobbin is a UI design site where you can get templates there, right? So it's very simple. You can head over to this site, look at some of the design inspirations that really make sense to you, that you want to add into your product, and you can head back to Replit Design. See if you can search or find that design there. You drag that design and paste it here, and you can make further edits to that design, right? It's as simple as that. So we have templates section here. We have template section, and we have inspiration. This is where you get your inspiration from. So you see it, right? You can also turn it into a video. We also have the library. So I think this is going to be where you have all your assets and everything ready for you. So yeah, that is it for Replit design and everything you need to know about their current 50K cash in prizes hackathon that they are currently running. And remember, you don't need to be a designer to partake in this. You can always bring your wild ideas and just build something worth people's attention, and you are going to eventually win it. Yeah. So I hope you learned a lot from this video, and I wish you good luck on this designathon. Catch you right back in a few days. I'll be dropping another video or something. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this video and stay active. I'll be dropping a whole lot of useful videos here that are going to help you. Thank you.